Okay, so hi everyone. This is Mispa from Khawateen Rozgar Services, and I'm back again with another HR professional today from Lahore, Mr. Zeeshan Parwez, who has been working with an employment agency and is currently working as the HR manager of Onewood, which is a digital agency. So, Zeeshan, please kindly briefly introduce yourself and tell us more about your company that you're working in.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. My name is Zeeshan Parwez. I belongs from Lahore right here. And the point is, I'm the HR professional for the last 10 years now. And the point is, I have worked with a very diversified companies and firms, including trading firms, agencies, and now currently working for digital marketing agency. So my overall experience with all these firms is very diversified. I work in the multitasking and cross-functional areas. So and if you're talking about the front firm, Onewood agency, Onewood company, serving and looking after all the HR and administration activities like recruitment, selection, compensation, and looking after all the administration tasks as well. So this is,
Okay,
yeah.
right. So, the 10 years of HR experience that you have, that has been in Lahore?
Yeah, absolutely. Only for Lahore, but
Yeah.
I also serve at the international skills. Like I also
Okay.
serve in USA as well, like on company behalf. But overall, you can say I'm locally based. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So, Zishan, since you have such a vast experience and such a diverse experience, so we would like to know that what is the biggest gap that you have noticed in the current graduates and the employees that, companies really look for?
Yeah, the gap that are looking around the current graduates and employees and that their companies preferred
Hmm.
is based on a couple of factors and parameters.
Yeah.
Like for example, if I look from my perspective, it's number one point is the time management
Mm-hmm.
because mostly the time management is very important factor among this.
Yeah.
Like the current graduates have to manage their times from the studies to if they're coming into employment.
Yeah.
So how they can gonna balance their time, their routine activity, their studies, and also if they're coming to employment to manage their work and jobs duty as well.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, another factor that is a social life, like
Yeah.
how they can balance their studies and work.
Hmm.
So mostly students are looking that they're keeping the time plan that they need to study at this and this time, but they also have to manage how they can work and how
Yeah.
they can manage the duties and jobs as well.
Yeah. Right.
So
So you talked about that time management is an issue. So how do you guys assess कि भाई इस candidate में जो है during interviews आप लोग कैसे assess करते हैं कि इसकी time management अच्छी है या नहीं है? What are the characteristics that you look into?
basically, and the characteristics they're looking for because we put them in a scenario and example. Like
Okay.
if you're giving a project, like
Yeah.
for example, if you need to do some data entry work,
Yeah. Yeah.
then how you can finish this work in daily time? Like,
Mhm.
can you finish this in 1 hour, 2 hour, or how much time it takes to complete a specific project?
Okay. Right.
So,
Perfect.
and so yeah.
All right. So what are the top three skills that you recommend that nowadays every job seekers should be having?
Yeah, the number one skills is a good communication skills. No
Okay.
matter from which background you're coming, the
Yeah.
communication skill, how you can present your ideas and skills and your technical knowledge in front of your managers or in front of your clients, that
Hmm.
is very much important.
Right.
The communication skills, then the presentation skills as well. Like
Okay.
you presenting yourself, you're marketing yourself
Hmm.
in different companies. Like no matter how good you're writing, and but so you should present yourself.
Hmm.
Through your technical knowledge on studies on projects,
Yeah.
you're good in this and this. So this is
Yeah.
very much important.
राइट सो काफ़ी कंपनीज जो होती हैं वो लोग कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स को ज़्यादा प्रेफर करते हैं एज यू सेड सो डज इट रियली मैटर कि उनका बैकग्राउंड क्या है उनकी डिग्री कौन सी है इफ़ दे हैव गुड कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स सो दिस डज दिस मीन कि उनका बैकग्राउंड ज़्यादा मैटर नहीं करता
No, background matter nahi karna. The point is because
हम्म
if you're coming from an accounting background,
या
because in accounting you need to only have to be on computer and doing the data entry and doing the counting type of skills.
हम्म
So in this regard, you can say that the communication doesn't matter, but
ओके या
because sometimes you have to present the data, you're involving analysis of data, you're
हम्म
presenting the data to your clients or your senior management.
या
So if you're good technically, then you should be good in communicating as well, that what
या
are you presenting and what are on what scales and what as per you're working.
Hmm. Right.
So
So
that's the thing.
yeah, right. So you must have taken a lot of interviews, right? So what is that
Yeah.
one thing that you find common in majority of the job seekers and you're happy to see that specific skill in them?
The projects. What is
Mm-hmm.
see among the current graduates on the students that they're presenting the different skills of project on which they are working
Okay.
as per their position there for which they applied, because technically they didn't know anything because they are not experienced, they are not well
Yeah.
experienced.
Yeah.
So what we check and what we matter is their projects. That
Project. So
on
do you
which
guys look at their CGPA as well?
no,
No.
absolutely no.
Right.
The CGPS doesn't matter because
Yeah.
you never know the people and the candidate with a low GPA can do
Exactly.
effectively for your company.
Exactly. That's right. That's right. Okay. So, what is that quality which you believe is lacking in the current job seekers that come to you for interviews?
Uh, at the confident level,
Okay.
the confidence that the candidates they sometimes hesitate on, didn't they know the answer but didn't
Hmm.
try to convey what they want to say.
Oh, all right.
So
Right.
the confidence that I've seen personally in most of the candidates that they're lacking
Hmm.
behind.
सो आप क्योंकि लाहौर में बेस्ड हैं वहाँ पे आपने ज़्यादा काम किया है सो आप लोगों के पास जो ज़्यादा कैंडिडेट्स आते हैं वो लाहौर बेस्ड ही होती हैं या बाकी सिटीज से भी कैंडिडेट्स आते हैं
बाकी सिटी से भी आते हैं,
हम्म
मोस्टली फ्रॉम फैसलाबाद और मुल्तान,
ओके
but
राइट
very rarely from Karachi or KPK, very rare.
ओके सो फैसलाबाद मुल्तान से भी आते हैं एंड आर द
Yeah.
सेम इश्यूज मतलब ये जो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल की आपने बात की दैट इज अक्रॉस ऑल द सिटीज मतलब फैसलाबाद मुल्तान हर जगह यही एक गैप चल रहा है
No, हर जगह नहीं, लेकिन mostly I
हम्म
have conducted interviews on analysis candidates from Lahore based.
हम्म
So I have seen in Lahore is mostly, yeah.
Okay. All right, right, right. So what suggestions do you really have for, universities or colleges कि उनको किस skill पे ज़्यादा focus करना चाहिए? Is it the confidence level that we really talked about? And time management इसी चीज़ पे ज़्यादा focus करना चाहिए ताकि जब graduate होके निकलें, so you already they have these skills in them.
Yeah, the point is कि आपको overall एक package पे बात करनी है, not
Hmm.
only for the communication skills,
Yeah.
but also overall personality,
Hmm.
right? So overall personality counts, that includes all these factors: the
बिल्कुल.
communication skills,
Yeah.
the presentation of yourself as well.
Yeah.
Also, then your time management, how you
Yeah.
talk, how you present yourself, and your
Yeah.
motivation level is very much important. So all these factors are combined in one scenario,
Right,
So
perfect. So, since you have conducted a lot of interviews, so that what is that one question that majority of the candidates get wrong?
Uh, uh, the one question that basically we ask about the
Yeah.
projects, if
Okay.
you're talking about basically depends on the candidate itself.
Okay.
If some students are coming with, we discuss about the facts and figures
Yeah.
and the basic understanding what you get from
Mm-hmm.
the particular project on which you have worked.
Mm-hmm.
For example, someone's coming there, some said, I have done the marketing mix, marketing, management of a Nestle company.
Yeah.
So we can ask what type of branding strategy that you have adopted and you have written your project.
All right.
We'll
ठीक.
go into more detail about the project itself.
All right. ठीक है, सही है. So what is the funniest answer that you have ever gotten from a candidate?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember one.
Yeah.
Like there's a usually it's a common question that we ask from candidate that like,
Yeah.
why do you want to work with our company?
Yeah. ठीक
So
है.
the point is, I got the one funniest answer from my candidate. Like
Yeah.
my mommy wants to said if I didn't get a job,
Yeah.
or she if I didn't get a job, will she will stop paying me money.
Okay. All right.
So
So,
basically,
yeah.
yeah,
What is the
it's
best
a
answer
funny.
that you ever got from a candidate?
Yeah, the I remember one answer because
Mm-hmm.
I always ask for my candidates the where you see yourself in next 5 years
Mm-hmm.
or next couple of years.
Yeah.
So I got a very good answer from one candidate as a
Yeah.
student that the graduate answered me
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
like he said that he wants to be managing the important portfolio of the company and wanna be on the senior position of the company.
Okay. Right. So he was really clear where he sees himself in the
Yes,
next
absolutely.
years. Yeah.
The, because the in this question we analysis the
Mm.
candidates future vision
Yeah.
like where you see yourself in next 5 years. You didn't say I want to be a CEO, I want to be a company's director, but how
Yeah.
important for your company as per where you want to see your. And he said I
Yeah.
want to manage your important portfolios. So
Hmm.
that was a very good answer there.
Right. Great. So we just talked a lot regarding the job seekers. So now there's a question regarding the current people who are on jobs. So what are the qualities that you guys see in the current employees, and then for the purpose of promotions?
Yeah, for the purpose promotion, that because if we talk about the experienced personnels,
Yeah.
so the point is they how they are involved in the multitasking, how they
Mm-hmm.
are involved in the cross-functional activities. The
Mm-mm.
point is because they are already good in their current positions, current domains.
Yeah.
If we talk about the accountants or sales personnel, they're
Yeah.
good. They know how to overcome or how to smoothly run this sales process or the accounting process.
Yeah.
The best opportunity for them is how they can work in the multitasking and the
Yeah.
cross-functional areas that are like involved in different type of activities, like involving in designing or involving report making
Hmm. Okay.
and it's suggesting branding ideas. So and there's
Yeah.
also counts and we really recommend this. Yeah.
Okay, right, great. So another question just popped up in my head, and I was wondering कि आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा employers को एक मसला होता है कि they are not able to retain the employees for long, and you know they
Hmm.
have these a lot of concerns कि चले जाते हैं अच्छे employees चले जाते हैं. So what's your opinion on that?
या एब्सोल्युटली ये बहुत ही कॉमन अब सिनेरियो हो गया है
Yeah.
कि एम्प्लॉयज रिटेन नहीं कर पाते हैं या फिर जिन्होंने 10 years या मोर देन 10 years का टेन्योर एक पास किया होता है दे
Right.
डिडंट we were unable to retain them. इसके
Yeah.
पीछे बहुत कपल ऑफ फैक्टर्स होते हैं
Hmm.
लाइक कि उनको काम पे प्रेशराइज किया जाता है
Hmm.
ठीक है फ्रॉम द सीनियर मैनेजमेंट
Yeah.
कि 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 उनको एक टाइम स्केल दिया जाता है ना कि यू हैव टू कंप्लीट योर टास्क विद इन दिस टाइम स्केल
Yeah.
but they're unable to do it because of some circumstances or the some factors they're
Hmm.
facing
Hmm.
but उनकी पीछे एक रीजन होती है their company is very legendary
Hmm.
employer so we should respect their overall tenure or experience. We
Yeah.
should neglect this type of factors के अगर टाइम
Hmm.
उनको ज्यादा लग रहा है तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि they are lagging behind from their work.
Hmm. Hmm.
So ये काम को वो प्रेशराइज समझते हैं और दे फील कि हम पे आप we can't able to do continue with this work.
Hmm.
If अगर ऐसे ही चलता रहा तो we are sorry हम इसको कर नहीं सकेंगे
Yeah.
retain.
Yeah.
एक ये फैक्टर होता है, सेकंड ये कि एक सैलरी फैक्टर भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है कि
बिल्कुल.
आपको हम अगर इतना अच्छा कंपनसेट नहीं कर पा रहे एज कम्पेयर टू
Yeah.
अदर कंपनीज, बिकॉज
Yeah.
बहुत कंपटीशन अब हो गया,
Exactly. इसी तरह.
तो कैंडिडेट स्विच कर जाते हैं, वो थोड़ा सा
हम्म.
एक्सपीरियंस गेन करते हैं
हम्म.
और स्विच कर जाता है कि यार हमें तो वहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा पैकेज मिल रहा है, वहाँ पे अच्छे बेनिफिट्स मिल रहे हैं, सो वी विल
बिल्कुल.
लाइक टू मूव ऑन। सो इसलिए
Exactly.
इस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी रिटेन नहीं कर पाते हैं। हर कंपनी का एक बजट होता है, एक स्ट्रेटजी होती है कि उसके अकॉर्डिंगली वी हैव टू
Yeah.
compensate our candidate. So
Okay. Right. Perfect. Bilkul. So I agree to all these points. So any other comments or suggestion do you have for the job seekers?
yeah, the point is I would like to talk about the factors that they should establish on the work on improve overall,
Yeah.
like the dedication to their work, whatever
Okay.
they have,
Mm-hmm.
और दे शुड बी हार्ड वर्कर, के अपने
Okay.
जिस भी फील्ड में ये अपने आप को मनवाना चाहते हैं, दे शुड बी अ वेरी गुड हार्ड वर्कर्स, के अपने काम को
Hmm.
मोटिवेटली और कॉन्फिडेंटली इस काम को
Yeah.
करें, कि दे शुड क्रिएट इंटरेस्ट इन देयर वर्क,
Mm-hmm.
और दे शुड बी मल्टीटास्किंग, क्योंकि बिकॉज
Right.
यू नेवर नो, आपकी मल्टीटास्किंग आपके प्रमोशन के लिए, आपके पे स्केल को
Yeah.
बहुत इफेक्ट दे सकता है। क्या
Exactly.
कि सीनियर मैनेजमेंट आपके काम से इम्प्रेस हो सकते हैं कि यार ही कैन डू अदर देन द वर्क, के अपने डोमेन से हट के आप ये काम
Yeah.
भी कर सकते हैं, तो
Hmm.
एक बहुत बेनिफिशियल, बहुत वैल्यूएबल वो काउंट करता है।
Hmm. Right. That's
और
absolutely right.
बिकॉज ये सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट यही है कि आपने डू वट एवर यू वांट बट इन योर
Hmm.
करंट डोमेन, but
Hmm.
also try to establish yourself in different cross-functional areas as well.
Hmm.
That's very much important. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah. So thank you so much, Zeeshan. I believe this is a very, very useful insight because आजकल का I think जो दौर है वो चल ही multitasking पे रहा है. Those employees are very, very much valued जिनके पास multitasking की ability हो. उनको
yeah.
easily promotions वगैरह भी मिलती हैं and they even get the jobs. And I believe कि अक्सर इस तरह भी होता है कि आपकी एक दफ़ा ability लोगों को पता चल जाए कि इसमें ये ability है, तो उसके बाद even people don't have to really apply for jobs क्योंकि उनको references के through इतनी opportunities मिल जाती हैं कि
Yes.
लोग खुद उनके पास आते हैं. So the job
100%.
seekers need to have these skills ताकि the companies come to them instead के वो yeah. So thank you so much, Zeeshan. It was wonderful talking to you. We got some very, very useful insights.
Yeah,
And
sure.
hopefully this will be a very, very useful session and a podcast for the job seekers and the universities, colleges as well.